Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. The punter Tress Way sent to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 39. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now here's Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Williams on the play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. fourth down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Brings it in at the 12. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Caught by Deebo Samuel. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Working quickly here.
19 Lions.
From the 27. Flush down now to his left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He's on the move. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This throw is caught. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They just get the play off. Looking, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Third and goal, it's Williams. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the pressure drives them backwards. So on 4th down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Carney's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. From the 35 on 2nd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. We send a man in motion. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw is Williams. Moore's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, Daniels. Getting out to his left. He wisely avoids contact,
Bro.
sliding down there. That played good.
You can't do that, bro. You got to read the rules. You can't do all heavy ups. Been doing that all game, bro. You got to read the rules after this game.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete left-sided Thomas. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's the lone back on the handoff. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Play fake here, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. And it's the Bears. About set to begin their drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams has the connection to Odunze. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Williams set to pass. Komet's got it, left side. Forcing it up past the 30. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this at the 19. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Took the return wrong direction there. Not sure what was going on. Actually loses yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, check go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 16. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
It's a gain of 29 yards, and the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Daniels throwing on third. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Williams to throw on first. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Commanders might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Bro, you can't spam hurry-ups. I don't know if you did not read the rules, bro, but you spamming that shit. And I ain't trying to bitch about it, but you can't spam hurry-ups. That's what I was trying to tell you. They had tagged you in the chat to let you know too, Commanders.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 37.
He'll get this to Samuel. And he stopped cold.
The rules at Commanders.
Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's second down coming up.
Ready? Street. Hey, check that. Street. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hits his running back. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that means third down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
70 range, go!
Throwing from the gun. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Devin Duvernay to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Daniels back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Daniels now. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running it now out of the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, here's Daniels.
Yo, bitch ass breaking the rules, bro. Like, you study doing this hurry up shit. Like, for real, your ass about to get kicked after this. I'm just being honest with you.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Motherfucker.
Maher now for the PAT. And the extra
Motherfuckers in the chat literally watching this man. Watching you do this. Breaking all the
If
rules.
this comes into play later in the second half. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Totally.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this one doesn't go far. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They've got a man in motion. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. Looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
You kicked that, just to let you know. I'm going to take my L, but you broke every rule. Your ass kicked.
I By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go.
First down throw by Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now. Go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find a way back to the line, and it's a rare pass. It actually looped.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been
cheated the whole game.
And over here. And this time, it cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over and over.
Let's go.
Your ass fit.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds.
Punishment.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they don't take the knee, let this clock run out. So next to the nation's
Yeah,
capital,
boo.
it's a home win for the Commanders. Well, tip of the cap, Brock. You could not question that they brought some fight to the field, trying to throw their best punches. But we both know an opponent playing well, road game, a hostile crowd getting after them, just too much to overcome.
If you can't get the win on the road, and listen, more than half the time you won't, the coach at least wants to see his guys keep fighting and scratching and clawing until the final whistle. I think they at least did that, but there's going to be plenty of other areas to work on when they get to the practice field this week.
Nigga, I hit it. Scream. That's so good. What the fuck? Dude. Yeah, I did. You did. I can, but your ass cheated. Your ass cheated. And I got it. Prove it. Not tripping. I give you one next week as well. Not on me. Nope. Nope. Breaking the rules on you. I'm so fucked in this bitch. What's this great shot, bro? What's this next one? What do you want, buddy? What you feel good? No, it's bedtime. You got school tomorrow. Go lay your ass down for school.
Daddy, there's something wrong in the car.
What is it?
There's something in pieces, and it's real
Car did that. That's what. What is wrong? Move.
What is it?
It's wrong. Really, wait. Something you can do. Huh? And you better start that time. Yep. Listen, you get your ass whooped like that. You listen, you know better. So that's good.